What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before we kick this video off, I wanted to show you guys some merch that we got in just the other day. Kind of had it for a little while, but we've been waiting for the right time to drop it. And right now is that time. So if you haven't, head over to spicyboys.jp and you can see all this stuff that we've got for sale. It's all limited quantities, so hop over there and get some before it's gone. So the first one I got for you here is our Spicy Boy Speed Chop tee. It's got the SB Trippy logo on the front in white. On the back it says Spicy Boy Speed Chop. It's a nice long tee, 100% cotton, good quality shirt. My personal favorite is our other design that we have, and it is for the mini truck here. So if you don't know, this is my 85 Suzuki Carry. We've been working on it on the channel, building some custom suspension for it. Had to take a little break, had some other stuff come up, but we do have a shirt with that on the back of it. Pretty sweet design if you ask me. It's got the K-truck on there. On the front, it also has our Speed Chop logo with the wheel stack. Has to be one of my favorite designs so far. And if you don't want to buy a shirt right now, or if you do want to buy a shirt and want something else to go along with it, we also have some stickers here. We also have plenty of decals in stock. At the moment, we currently have two different colorways of the SB wheel stack Speed Chop logo. We also have plenty of the SB Classic and SB Trippy decals in stock. If you want to rock something a little more personal to the channel, we have Jake's car and my car animated. So make sure to head over to spicyboys.jp and pick those up. Last but not least, we also did have some hats made, but unfortunately they came out misprinted. So I don't know exactly what to do with these, but I kind of got to thinking about it. We've figured out the best way to get rid of them is just to give them to you guys. So anything that you buy off the website, as long as it's over $20, it could be a collective of things that are over $20, you'll be getting a free hat. Like I said, they are misprints, they're not the best quality. It's still a really nice fitting hat, and you'd be rocking the boys for free at that point. So if you're interested in getting one of those, hop on the website, spicyboys.jp, order yourself some merch, you'll get a free hat while supplies last. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's start it off at the junkyard. So you think we're at the wrong junkyard?
Yeah.
Ah!
We'll get to look at cool stuff like these door handles. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, how many miles it's got on it?
306,000.
Holy.
It does suck though, because this is something I'd much rather see driving.
A rabbit? Yeah, for sure. That door handle's broke. It's pretty cool.
It never even made it to somebody taking the bumper off for the Steve's points.
Yeah.
You know, just take the Olin's gas shocks off that bumper and then shave. But I don't know what junkyard I looked up.
So we went to the wrong junkyard, but it looks like we got some beauty rings here, right, yeah, Cody? For $3.98 a piece.
BBS beauty rings right here.
Hell yeah. It's crazy.
Pretty good deal if you ask me.
I agree. What are we doing, Daz?
We're finding Matrix parts.
We already got some goodies at the wrong junkyard, didn't we?
Yeah, we went there by accident, but we found some faces, some BBS faces.
Also got to find some CRV parts. Both gen. First gen, second gen CRV parts, so. How was it?
Rough.
Rough.
Yeah.
Hell
That was
yeah.
them big jobs. The big jobs they talk about.
All right. So, pro tip, if you got a big heavy bag that don't have any strap or any wheelbarrows here at the junkyard, just take you a handy dandy ratchet strap here, and we're gonna make a sling here. It's so hot. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So now, got me a handy bag with a shoulder strap on it. Now we can go find some Honda CRV parts and some Matrix stuff. So, alloy wheels, not gonna have any center caps. B20 still here, automatic trans. Don't need nothing off that. Let's see if it's got a table though. It does have dual armrest, baby. Damn, 307. Womp, no table. Oh well, on to the next.
Front bumper is destroyed.
So
Destroyed.
This bumper's fucked up, but I've not seen one of these in person to know yet. So like I've never seen an XRS Matrix.
So does the lip come off?
Yeah, it's just a lip. So what we're gonna do is just take the lip off. The front bumper, it's already missing.
Missing?
Yeah. No side skirts, and her radio bezel is broken, or it's gone.
So we got the rear lip off there and all the clips. Thank you, Mr. Matrix. We're gonna move on to some CRVs maybe, see what they've got, and browse around for some lucky finds. CRV. Oh, it's got the center caps. Hell yeah. So you got a table?
No, it's got a bottle jack though in the box. I'm gonna get it.
Okay. Oh my God, Cody. Cody, look. Look what it's got.
A hitch, 2-inch?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, we have to get that.
Yeah.
We have to kind of get that.
It's sitting on it.
It's 2-inch. It's whatever big one. It's the full size hitch. But this one's a Kurt, which is pretty expensive. And
It's
we're gonna
actually like hard to even find these online, like
Yeah.
on eBay. You probably look it up right here and find it, but anytime we've looked, it's kind
yeah, but you can buy the little cheap ones, like you see people pulling a U-Haul behind a Prius. But we're gonna try to get this thing off here. I don't know. We've got to get it off this because it's resting on that. But here we are. It's almost off of it. So close.
You're trying to get it off of
Yeah, we're
that?
trying to get it off that.
Oh, no.
Oh, you need the hitch. Yeah, we need the hitch. Well, we're super close. I think if we just shove it somewhere, we
That's what I was thinking. You just push. Take it. Push.
Alright.
Appreciate y'all. Sir.
Let's see what underneath here we're gonna need to get off. So yeah, this one's exactly like mine. Yeah. Yeah. Got one of them out. Snap on, baby. It's working. There we go, that works. Put the old reverse tight on her, baby. And that should be it. And Cody will have a hitch as well. Pull a trailer behind the old CRV. Yeah. Look at that, dude. That's a steal, man.
Not even what we were looking for today, but we all have found something.
Kind of cool. Hell yeah. I'm gonna bring this too because this is a good
Crucial.
piece to have. It was hard for me to find one for mine
Cool.
because that's a pretty specific one, but we'll keep that. The carriage bolts we should be able to get somewhere else.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
The boys helped us get it off the reach. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Shout out to those dudes. We need a little more muscle.
Or a couple more arms, somebody to push while somebody grabbed.
Exactly. Well, cool. What was I gonna get off this? We got the center caps already, so we're good. So, our junkyard run was a score. Cody ended up getting a hitch for his CRV. If you don't know, he's got a silver CRV that's over there. It's a first gen as well, like mine. We got some 5x100 faces that should fit the Matrix. And I got some center caps. So, not a bunch of stuff, but this hitch, very expensive. These, moderately expensive. So I think we got our money's worth at least. But yeah, today's a new day. I'll pop these bad boys on. I've been missing the rear center caps for my CRV for the longest time. Used to have alloy wheels. I got these off a trade deal. Never had center caps, so happy about that. Let's see if I can put these on one-handed. Boom, just like that. One more to go. Much better. So what's your name and what are we doing?
My name's Jacob. It's my M45 and he's giving it a buff. Trying to fix the paint.
What's going on, everybody? We're back in the garage today. I discovered that I have a flat tire. We'll deal with that another time because right now we are busy. I say we, but we're not. Cody is.
A little bit. We got some old dried out flat paint we're trying to make glossy again for a buddy. You can look back here and see what we're working with.
All right, I'll follow you, Chino.
Working on this side, it's like 40% done.
Looks pretty damn good.
This is what it started like here.
You can tell. I mean, it almost looks blue, like Battleship
Hazy,
blue.
yeah, too, like cloudy, looking really bad. I think it's been painted, the car's been painted, and it's not like a bad paint job per se, but it's got age on it, and whoever had it painted didn't take the best care of it.
Cars don't only need maintenance to the mechanical aspects, but to the paint. Especially if you own like a black car, like a slate, like a darker color cars definitely need help when it comes to that.
Clear coat will end up getting hazed up, and your darker colors are going to show that haze a lot worse than the white or a silver or something because it's a dark color. So we're going to try to make it look better. We made this side look better already.
As you like to say, you're going to make a black car blacker.
Black car black.
I'd say he's doing a pretty good job on it right now. I mean, you can see me pretty clearly in that. Like Cody said, he's working with old paint that isn't in the best shape, so bringing that stuff back is kind of hard. But if I know anybody that can do it, it's Cody. And if he can't make it look brand new, he makes it look pretty damn good. So I'm about to show you what the process is of going from a cut to a buff to a polish, right? So
yes,
we're going to show you that on the trunk here. And you can already kind of tell where he's done the quarter. You can see a difference between the light, the way it reflects. So we're gonna break that down real quick for you on this trunk and then let him get back to work. So the first step in a buff job is?
Wash your car.
Yeah, wash your car.
Wash your car. Don't try to buff it with road grime on it. Like, thoroughly wash it. You know, hand wash it. Because anything that's on the paint, when you go to buffing it, it's just gonna
get spun around at like 3,000 RPMs into the paint.
Just
So
cause you more work. So wash your car really good first, and before you start, make sure it's dry. You know, I'll wash your car and then go over it with like quick detailer even, just to make sure I hit every spot. But this is your compound. This is gonna be your first stage. Along with there being different stages of like product, you're gonna have different pads as well. So you're gonna have a pad for each one of these stages. And the reason being is this is gonna be a lot more coarse. It's really gonna try to cut the paint, really get the contaminants off that top layer. And as you go up, your pads are going to get finer and softer, so they don't do as much damage. They do more polishing and cutting. So you'll go from your compound to just your machine polish here is your second stage. And it's just, this right here is just going to take the big scratches the compound puts on there and make them small scratches and kind of spread them out as you go through all three stages. Pretty much is what happens. You'll get to this last stage here, and this is really what makes your paint look wet. It'll make it look really nice and slick. So first you're gonna wash your car, get everything off of it best you can, make sure it's dry, as clean as you can get it, and then you'll start with that first stage there. Another thing you want to think about is keeping enough product on here, and don't work in too big a spot. So I try to work in like a 2 foot or a foot square area, concentrate in one spot. When you start out, your pad, of course, is going to be super dry, so it's going to want to scratch really bad. So you can use less material after you've been buffing, because your pad will be saturated a little bit. But you'll just dot some out on there. Don't put too much, but make sure there's always product on there when you're buffing, or you're just going to be scratching it in a bad way. So I put a couple dime-sized dots in that area, and then I kind of just pat it around. And then on the first stage, you want to go real slow. Make sure you stay flat, or you're going to cause a lot of swirls. So. Once you start seeing it get back down to the paint, through the haze of the product you put on there, you already see a difference. But I like to stop before I'm completely out of product. Put in a couple more little spots on there. Spread it out. Spreading it out also helps from throwing it all over everything. You're not trying to get dirty.
So as you can kind of tell, there's a difference here between the panels the portion of the panel that he started buffing versus where he hasn't. You can see the light, the way it diffuses on the paint looks different. It spreads more where it's hazy, where you can see it directly more on this side where he's cut all the contaminants off the paint. So he's going to continue, and we're going to show you the process of using the next stage on it.
So now we're going to go ahead with the second stage. It's just going to be a machine polish. The way to keep them in order is like the color of the cap. So like you got white, black, and blue. The second stage is black. So you'll just take it. I'll use a little bit more product of it. Spread it around like that. Do the same as before. Kind of just spread it out. You can go a little bit faster on this stage, and you can work this a lot longer. The product will stay on there rather than drying up like the rubbing paint. This will be our second pass on that. That'll take out the scratches from the compound, and you'll start seeing the shine more.
So this is our second stage, our second pass on it. And as you can tell, a lot of those contaminants are gone, and there's just a crazy difference between the way light interacts with the paint. You can see how that oxidation just really dulls everything out, spreads all the light out across the paint in a bad way. It's amazing.
Now this is the third stage. This will be the last stage of this process that I do. So I'll just put a couple dots on there. And this stuff's really watery, so it tries to throw it around pretty bad. So you really want to spread it out, and it don't dry up. You can work a couple dots of this in a 2-foot square spot for a while, and the more you do it, the wetter the paint's gonna look when you do it. So, and you can do it a lot faster. So.
Another thing to note too is if you're working on an old car, you know, this car is 20 years old at this point, don't get discouraged if it doesn't look perfect. You're working on an old car, it's probably old paint, and I can guarantee it's a lot better than it was when you first started working on it. So if you're working on it and it's not just blistering your eyes with shine, don't just get discouraged, because ultimately you've got to deal with what you're working with. And this car looks really good. I mean, it's a good looking car. But as you can tell, paint ages differently on everything. This is going to show different than that versus a silver car or a white car. You have many difficult hurdles to overcome when buffing paint. I know that from watching Cody do so many cars, and you just have to overcome those hurdles. While you're doing it, if it's not looking great, just keep at it. You got this. So this is what we're working with now. You can just look across the trunk there and see the difference. The way it shines. This is really the angle you need to see with the light diffusing off it. It's crazy. Looks wet right there, glassy, and then you get over here and that light just kills it. So don't get discouraged, keep working at it, and you'll get it. So we're gonna let Cody get back to his job here and get this thing nice and shiny. So I just got back from doing a little bike work, fixing my dirt bike. Come back in, big chillin'.
The black paint is more black.
This thing looks good, man.
Look good.
Can we show him? We show him?
Yeah, show 'em.
Go show him.
Let them see it.
Go ahead. We'll show you before Jake sees it. Before Jacob sees it. Looks really good. Stoked on that. The black paint did indeed get blacker. Hello, hello. What y'all doing?
Hanging out, man.
Yeah?
Picking up a car. God, I can see how shiny it is from here.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Better?
So much better. I think you wanted a tip. Jesus Christ.
I made black paint blacker. leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And thanks, Jacob, for letting us buff your car.